Hi guys, Creative Lori here. Welcome. So I am doing some additional renovations. That's why I've been really busy with. I pulled all the carpet and padding and tack boards that are all along the walls where the let's see if you can see my hand, where the carpet grabs onto, because it has like little nails poking up, and then the carpet and pad sticks to that. That's all been done, and it's my hallway here. That's the tenant's room, and the potential tenant's room there, which I showed you that room, and I'll link that in the iCards above. So I just had to put some things up here, and there's like my other flip-flops and a little rug and my flip-flops. I spilled some coffee, I guess it was on right when I was exiting my room, kind of splashed up on the door when I had opened it, so I still need to clean that. But other than that, everything's really dusty right now, as you can see. All right, I'm gonna get started. So I don't know how much of that other part of the video you're gonna hear. I think you'll have to raise the volume. I didn't have my microphone plugged in, but I have poured quite a bit into my little handheld carrier. I've got my brush ready, a paper towel, my seat that I can sit in because my knee is injured and I can't, like, it's way too hard for me to sit on the ground and try to get up. So I'm gonna sit on this and just bend over to paint, cut in. I worked as a little painter helper every summer when I was a kid because my dad was a painting contractor. He did that on the side, and he had been a painting contractor even before Mom and Dad got married. So before he had his career, he also did that, and it made really good money. So there were dips in it, like obviously you don't work in the winter very much, but so I would help my dad every summer. He had enough vacation time to cover like 3 months of vacation in the summer. So we would get a lot of painting contracts, or I should say my dad would, and then I would help him. My sister never did, but she's just that way, that she never took interest. She never wanted to help the family, even as an adult. But that's a whole nother story. I always wanted to help my dad. I wanted him to help him get it done, quicker. And I knew he was working so hard, and my mom would help too. Anyway, so I learned how to paint. That's why I don't like to paint, because I painted so much. And in fact, when I had these walls done, I hired a painter because I didn't want to do it. But then I had money. So we're doing this on a shoestring. You're going to have to do it yourself, but you need to cut in, and you're going to cut in pretty thick, because you're going to be rolling this area and you can't get up close to the baseboard. So it's important to do the cutting in portion, just like a window or a door. The prep work takes the longest, but after that, it's easy. You're just going to roll it out, dries fast, do a second coat. I'll be back. Sorry, you guys. I'm talking so fast because I'm trying to hurry. I have a tenant coming home at a certain time, and I don't know if I can get the 2 coats done, but I'm definitely going to try. I'll be back. All right, so I got all the cutting in done around the edges and what I could do there. And then now I'm ready to roll it out. So I'm going to roll this part out, and I think I'm going to wait. I'll get the majority maybe here towards my room, but it does not have to be perfect towards my room because it needs to dry mainly where the 2 tenants are going to be, and they'll be home in a few hours. So I really need to get to work. So I think what I'll end up doing is just cutting in the stairs and cutting them in because they've been patched and everything and cleaned. So cut them in, and then I'll sweep again tomorrow and then paint them, do a second coat as well as up here, because I don't know if I'll be able to get a second coat done. So we'll see. Okay, I'll be back. So I'm running out a bit of time. So I'm just painting over half so we can walk up this set. And I did a really heavy, I don't know if I can get up here. Let's see. Coat on all the way to the tenant's room and the landing. Didn't get underneath the dresser completely or under here, but I got a lot of it and really makes my staircase look dingy, which I already knew. You have to remember, this house is, let me think, 19 years old or almost 20. I can't remember. But I also have had tenants like almost 3 years, 4 years into it, me buying it. So it's kind of gotten thrashed from many, many people having lived here, you know, just wear and tear. But I'm just doing that. Look at the difference on the chipboard on the landing. Let me, pretty significant. So I'm gonna keep going. I got the hiccups. I always have hiccups. So these are drywall blobs, and that's like paint overspray and drywall. I did the best that I could, you know, to chip them off, sand them down. And this primer, it's not the best primer, definitely in my opinion, because I have painted for years with my dad, and a lot of them use it, but you know, there's Kills, there's this one, they're all about the same price. So I'm just going with this one because I started with it. But yeah, I don't really recommend it. I don't feel like it, I mean, it gives a good thicker coverage, but if you have a stain, I notice it'll show through. Like, I'm wondering if that greenish, I don't even know what that greenish is from. Anyways, let me get back to it because I have very little time. Bye. So, just to give you a reference, that's the after shot, and I put a gate across so my cats couldn't walk on it while it was wet. But I had one tenant leave at 4:30, and then the other tenant coming back at 7. So I got all that done. Now, this is the top coat of the color. That was later. That came later, but I think it looks pretty good. And that cost me $35.97, I believe, for that paint. And I really like it. It's like a dark gray. Same brand, and also get at Lowe's, wherever. It goes on pretty well, and it gives like a nice sheen to it. So for being chipboard for the subfloor, it's well protected. Here's the total cost. It was $33 for the primer and $35.97 for the top coat, which came to $68.97. Totally worth it because I got the bedroom and hallway and stairs done. Here's a reflection of the stairs from a mirror. That's the only one I have at the moment, but it turned out pretty good. So here's a lovely sunset to relax. I was under the gun, you guys. I had just a few hours to get all of that done. And mind you, I was going back and forth to my dad's house to pack his whole house up, which he had a ton of stuff. And I was super stressed. I had a lot going on. I was working. It was just a total mess for me. And chaotic, but I got it done and I'm better for it. So to renovate my stairs, hallways, and bedroom, $68.97 plus tax, not a bad price, and I'm pretty happy with the results. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.